Spiral card coming out of Maximum Crisis. This is the third card out of 4 for Maximum Crisis. So the last card better do it, or else Spirals probably will just be relegated to a tier 2 status, even though the last 2 cards are kind of decent. This card is Spiral Gear Fully Armed. It is an equip spell card. As I said, it's a kind of as I'm explaining, this is kind of mediocre, but let's just jump right into it anyway. Equipped to only a Spiral Super Agent, it gains 1000 attack. Keep in mind that you can still equip this to Spiral Tough, because he's considered Super Agent while he's on the field or in the graveyard, which is pretty good. So that's all really good. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish both your opponent's destroyed monster and one other card your opponent controls. This is non-targeting removal that requires you to battle with your Spiral Gear or with your Spiral Super Agent. So I guess it's kind of cool. Even though it just banishes one other card, you can't like banish another card on the field. Like you probably can't banish another monster with the same name, so. Yeah, but it is good to see that it is a non-targeting card, and it is a card, not monster specifically, or like Spell or Trap or anything like that, because that would make this card less flexible than it is. So yeah, when this face-up card is on your field, is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Spiral Super Agent in your graveyard and special summon it. So basically just lets you special summon Super Agent from the graveyard, which is kind of built into most Spiral Monsters effects at this point, minus a few, but still, this is it's a decent effect, I guess, and it just kind of like one of those things that kind of just makes it a little weary. Side note, if this card is destroyed with Spiral Super on the board, you can have the possibility of special summoning 2 Spiral Super Agents on the field thanks to this card being there. So, but then again, you would have to remove a Spiral Super Agent from the board just to keep it. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of just a one-up on that, I guess. So, yeah, I guess it's not this card isn't terrible. I'm going to say this card isn't terrible, but it isn't that great. Sure, this card is searchable with Spiral Gear, or Spiral Quick Fix, and Spiral Resort, and that's better than most cards. I'm looking at you, Charming Resort Staff and Spygal Misty. Those cards are kind of searchable, but Spygal Misty I think is a little bit better than this card, even if it isn't searchable. This card is kind of just not very good. Sure, 1000 attack is pretty decent, making your Spiral Super Agents 2000 attack or 2900 attack with some upside when they get special summon is pretty okay. However, I think that if this card was like a generic equip spell for like it could target any Spiral monster, that would be great. But unfortunately, it's only limited to one monster. So I think at most you're probably just going to play this card at 1, and that's really pushing it. I think you probably could cut this card and it wouldn't matter too much. So anyway, guys, so much you guys think about this card in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Team Metamorphose, and I'll be signing off.